Dear friends in Christ, today's readings reveal to us that we worship a God of love in new beginnings. In the gospel reading, a man ran after Jesus to come and heal his daughter who just died. Jesus went. On the way, this woman who has been suffering hemorrhages for so many years touched Jesus and was restored back to new life. Then Jesus continues to the place where the dead girl was kept and brought her back to life. No matter what happens in our lives, when we receive divine touch and open our hearts to His love, there is a possibility for restoration to new life. We also hear in the first reading how the prophet Hosea presents God of love. He loves us as He loved the children of Israel, even though Israel again and again will go towards a foreign god to worship something less than the true God. God says to the prophet Hosea, I will espouse her back to myself. I will become a husband to her. Like a spousal relationship, I'm going to cause her restoration. A similar story of love and restoration to new life is experienced in the life of Maria Goretti. In the early 1900s, she was just about 12 years old, seated out there in front of her father's house. A man, Alessandro, came to force her into a relationship, and Maria Goretti immediately said, this is a sin, not acceptable to the Lord. She resisted. The man stabbed her to death. Before she died, however, she pronounced words of forgiveness for that man. The man was sentenced to prison for about 30 years and hardened his heart. But one day, he had a dream of Maria Goretti appearing to him and offering him some flowers. That touched his heart. So when he came out, he went to the parent of Maria Goretti and apologized for what he did. During Maria Goretti's canonization, that was in the 50s, about 250,000 people were gathered, including Alessandra, who killed her, who also received forgiveness from her. From that day, his life changed around. He became a believer in God and started new life. God's graciousness, according to the responsorial psalm that says God is gracious and merciful, has always been there from the beginning for the children of Israel. It's been there for the people we heard in the gospel and manifests also in the life of Maria Goretti. The same thing is available to your life and mine, regardless of what we may have faced through illness, through disappointment, ups and downs of life. We are reminded today that we worship a God of love who loves us so much. And if we open our hearts to that love, is a God that will bring us to new beginnings.